The legendary hot hatch is back, and this is everything that you need to know about the 2022 Golf 8 GTI. The front of the car is more mature than ever, and a nice little touch of these honeycomb LED lights slotted on each side of the grille. That paired with the brand new IQ LED lights make it for a pleasurable looking experience at night and during the day. A flat badge on a VW means lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous braking. Speaking of braking, how nice do these 18-inch rims look behind the rear of the Golf 8 gets an updated light system in the form of night lights, but if you look closely following the theme in front, it looks like a hat. Powering the Golf 8 GTI is a revised version of the Stage Sport. This is a 2-liter turbo that makes 180 kilowatts and 270 GTI's exhaust system is the dual pipes on either side of the car, which look absolutely brilliant, finished in a polished stainless steel. You can also vrp out to your heart's content because this car will do 0 to 100 in 6.4 seconds. But because this is a hot hatch, it also has to be practical. So pop open the boot and you'll find 380 liters of boot space. It looks good on the outside, but what about the inside? Let's have a look inside and show you just exactly what's changed. When you immediately step in, you'll notice a very big leap forward in the form of technology, screens, and a whole bunch of other changes. The interior certainly doesn't look dated anymore. But what I'm loving are these plush sports seats. And sitting from the driver's side, you can definitely see the updated and more expensive materials used inside the car. The driver's instrument dial has now been replaced with a virtual screen. In fact, if you look all around you, you start to see more of a technological virtual approach. This is the trend inside the Golf 8 GTI. And it's very interesting because the more I spend time with it, the more I started to see that there were virtually less and less buttons. And if there were buttons such as the gear lever, park brake, or any of the hazard lights, it's very minimalist. The Golf 8 is now fully USB-C functional from the front to the rear. So whatever mobile device you have, it's going to charge super quickly. But also the wireless charging feature in the front is really good because it's going to stop it from sliding from side to side. This is the new driver's point of view of the Golf 8 GTI. And one thing that you notice immediately is that there are very little buttons. In fact, the buttons that you will find are in the obvious places, such as the window slider up and down, the wing mirror control to lock the car, windscreen wipers, indicators, gear shifters, and obviously the one to start the car, put it in park, change the gear, put the handbrake on, and put the door hold. But the rest of the buttons have become digital. Take a look at this multi-function steering wheel. You'd normally find scrolls and switches here, but this is a full backward illuminated system. So for example, if you wanted to put the volume up and down, you wouldn't press the button. Instead, you would slide your finger like so, and the controls will be added to it as your finger is moving. Then if you move over to the side, all your other functions are here, but again, you use haptic feedback. So every time you touch a button, you'd hear sort of vibration. And to change a song or to scroll past the menu, you use again. The same applies for your light switch control. Everything in front of you is backlight illuminated but also touch. So if you wanted to go through the modes, all you do is press that, and in front of the screen it will tell you that you have a dipped green headlight, or you can go back to auto or the side light. But the biggest change has to be the center console with the multimedia interface. While it is touch screen and it has this really snazzy iPhone button that you press to go back and forth, the interesting thing is that the climate control button is now fully digital. So if you want to access it, there are 4 buttons here besides the hazards that you can access menus in. If you press mode, it takes you to your car mode, which you can switch between. Then you have the parking menu, and that gives you all the assistance guidance. And then there's the assistance control for the car. But then there's a climate button. So what you do is you press that, and that brings you the climate control menu. But it gets super interesting here, because if you want to change any of the temperature, there aren't buttons. It's a slider here. So as you adjust it like this with your finger, you can see the temperature moves, and this is for the driver. The same thing applies for the passenger. And if you want to adjust anything for the rear, you have to access it here by pressing it. And there's no fan speed control button either. So if you want to adjust the fan speed, you have to go into the menu and use your finger as a slider to adjust it up and down. So the use of a button has completely gone, and that's very interesting for me. Let me know what you guys think. Is this distracting, or is this a really cool tech feature? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, this is the inside of the ball. So is it hot or not? Let me know what you guys think.